Welcome to the AlbionTV War Report, your source of live battle coverage featuring the top guilds and alliances of Albion Online. Today is the 28th of September, 2021. I am your host, the Shozen One, and joining me today, as always, are Robinhoodrs on the play-by-play and Bogul on the camera. I don't know what zone we're in. Actually, Glacial Fall Fissure over here on Dominant of Title. I say I don't know where we are because we have so much action going around that we're going to have to bounce back and forth between many zones today because it's the beginning of the season. The energy is surging, and so are other things, Robin.
The queue times, I know, it's crazy. It's all happening at the moment. But yeah, we have quite a bit of action. I mean, territory launches, we have just over 10 of them spread out across the world map. We also have multiple different groups all appearing, a lot of small scale, no major cluster queue forces. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how it plays out today. We did just miss Doom versus 6. I don't know if it's still ongoing, but Dominant and the boys just broke through the inner castle door. The carpet's down, push through chest room, and they're going to catch Black Order off into the Lord Room, trying to squeeze themselves through on this western side. So many people getting clumped and dumped on this western side. Very nicely done. And props to Surf. I mean, I've only just switched onto them, but their support players are playing pretty goddamn good. You can definitely see the change. Considering what they were like last season, at the beginning of last season. I don't know if they've picked up more people from, some guilds that have closed. And maybe that's it. Not sure. Just like Black Order and the boys are done because they are
completely into the Lord Room currently. There is some action to the southwest. I saw a skull pop up. I don't know who that is.
Surfy, so the outside alliance of Surf, they're just cleaning up a couple members of Black Order.
Well, if we head on over to Bazavi, I don't know how to pronounce this name. We're going to go with Bazavi of Doom. He is engaged with the 6 alliance right now, so it's Snow versus 6.
Alrighty, and yeah, this is what we were talking about just before we came on air. We did spectate Snow wipe out a group of 6 and then fall back to the castle. It looks like 6 are coming out for the eastern side. Nice stoppage from the defensive players.
Oh, nice play.
Soul Scythe goes out. Any DPS here from Doom, and it could have been devastating.
It's coming over the top right now. It is a little bit delayed, but as you see, it's starting to chunk down those guys in the choke. They got completely stopped by the CC. There were 3 waves of it. It did very good job both preventing the engagement and the retreat. Now we're seeing M3R trying to just push through with its tanks. I don't know if this is a good idea.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Doom have their cooldowns up. They can utilize the doors. They can go in and out. It is indeed their castle. But it looks like they're going to shove themselves into the Lord Room. I don't know if this is the correct
That's never the play. Oh, no.
We'll have to wait and see. They're looking for a return engagement. They're going to find a couple maybe on this play here. Their DPS is streaming through the door here. 1 or 2 members of 6 hitting the ground. But they're just going to be chilling for a moment. Let's see what the opening is here. Don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. We'll just call him B.
Bazavi. Come on, it's not that hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eastern side engagement. Camlan only going to connect onto 1. Damnation Pierce follow-up. Defensive Locust is down for the front lines, but it's not going to be enough as Snow do take a massive pounding here as the DPS from M3R came from the chest room over the top of the wall.
Massive.
Very nicely done.
I don't think there's enough left from these guys, Robin. That's too many corpses for such a small group here. They are out of options. I would go, hey, can we have a distraction? Can we all choose an exit and all go so that 3 of us live? Because we're not going to live if we stay here.
Yeah, and, Lord Room, it gets to it, right? You're like, when you're in there, when you put yourself in that position, it's never a good one. I would say it's probably like a 90% chance of you actually winning and getting outside of the Lord Room and winning the ZVZ. On the pushback, we hardly ever see it happen. And I don't know why they chose to plop themselves in here. They were chest chest room control for quite a while. They did stop 6 coming up on the eastern side pretty goddamn well. They had that whole western side of the castle to their advantage, and 6 are, you know, they're good with their frontline defensives. Look at this, locusts after locust after enigmatic staff, and it looks like actually our POV is gonna be rolling.
He's bouncing.
But that wind wall's gonna stop him
at the end. Alitoy with a gangster wind wall at the end, real good, but he's still not quite enough. I think some of these guys are going to escape. Bazavi is going to run for his life. Very lucky. He ran in the opposite direction of his teammates, and because he was 1 and they were 2, guy got lucky. He's out.
Out of there.
Disney links for the win. Okay, I'll take it.
And let all the others die here. That's going to be all she wrote here for Snow. They may get a regroup. I mean, 13 minutes remaining until the timer pops here. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not sure if Rang are about to get any action here on Thanos. There's another blob. Is it just more Rang? It is indeed. Okay, ignore that. They're rotating through the world.
That'll happen. We've got lots of rotations.
Is this in Skylake Hinterlands? We got
All right.
Lumex on the door, but
Okay.
we also have Nope dismounted at the castle and one done at the castle as well. So
Nope
Angelique
versus we also have Why This Game over here, as well as Nope versus Reject Party. One done.
One done. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who I'm on. Yeah. In
Okay, you're
Skylake Hinterlands.
Skylake Yep. Okay. We'll both get there from different directions eventually.
Western side also there's a party, so they're split in 2. Let me find a POV for Bogul to flip on the other monitor. The western side of the castle real quick.
On the west, we have Why This Game kind of just guarding solo, just kind of keeping an eye out. He doesn't have any enemies on his scene right now. Everybody's kind of far away. And as I say that, here comes the force right into his face. Why This Game pulled in, and he's gonna be lucky if he survives this. He's gonna drop here down to dead. He's dead now.
But Angelique, the push from Nope tried coming through Eastern Little Door. They thought the defensives were burnt here from One Done, and a suicide play from Nope on the Eastern Little Door. That's going to cause a lot of death here. Very nicely done by One Done. You could even say that group on the East just got one and done, Shozen. It looks like they're going to be pushing for Lord as it just spawned. So One Done are actually going to flood the Lord room here. If they can get this down without any interruption, there it is. Secured the castle in time. Gates are going to be reset. Are they going to be able to punish Nope if anyone's still trapped inside the castle? Nope, they're going to be fine. But One Done have indeed secured this castle here for this rotation because it takes just about 10 minutes or so if you're able to clear all the guards in time as soon as they spawn, to get a major castle in, well, 11 minutes. This castle rotation comes into effect. It's going to be 250 season points here for the boys in One Done.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot more people fight for these season points right now.
Yeah, I mean, we have the whole new HQ system coming out in Season 14, but this is a season where you can fight for your placement. The top 600 guilds are going to be able to secure themselves a HQ in the Outlands. A little bit of an update that the HQ system is not coming to the Roads of Avalon. There is a news post up by Nas. If you want to go check it out for more information, it is on the forums, I believe, under developer statements. So check that out if that's for you. But it looks like One Done and the boys here are going to be back and forth between Nope for the time being. Did Rang just come in third party this? They did. What? Let me just hop onto, I believe, Thanos. Yeah, he's outside the castle. Rang just coming out of the doorway, making a surprise attack onto the back end of Nope, completely demolishing them. One Done looking to just stay in the castle for now because they don't know what the hell just happened. We don't know what the hell just happened.
Well, local chat knows what happened.
Oh boy. Yeah, Thanatos and the boys are Rang just, securing the loot.
As you
One
do,
Done
as you
and
do.
Rang are working together here. No shots coming out.
No shots fired. And Mobius in chat with shots fired.
Indeed. Nope. That other blob on that northwest door, that's the remaining members of Nope here. Level 34 disarray debuff. Okay, so Rang and Reject Party now engaging in the battle here on the eastern little door. Reject Party going to be losing 1 or 2 members on that engagement. And it looks like Nope are slowly edging their way back from the west. Slowly but surely. This is their hideout location. Nope do have a hideout here. And it is a level 3, so the Alliance as a whole can use this as a re-gear station. We'll see. Nope, still hanging in over there. But this could take a while. You know, we say it time and time again. Actually, Thanatos is mounted up and heading directly to Nope on the northwest door.
Okay,
switch over to him.
Make something happen. I like seeing it.
Yeah, forcing Nope's hand here. Are they going to fully back out of the zone? Not sure. They could even surprise Rang here if they just dismount on the door and just go for a surprise attack. But it looks like Nope are just going to be faux sending it out of the door here. Yeah, they're out. Interesting. Angelique is on the move as well, heading towards this group of Lumax on the northeast door. But I think they're friendly. Yeah, she's doing the little wiggle. Catnip on the catnip, it seems, because he looked to dismount and go for a Grovekeeper engagement. Or if he knows. Is the chase on here with Thanatos? Let's have a look. I am saying that right.
Yes.
Yes, thought so, yeah. Okay, it looks like Nope are full retreating here. I think actually the other group is going through Skylake Bridge, northwest, trying to get the cutoff. So it Rang and One Done working together versus Nope. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that. A couple members getting caught with a snare charge on the door, but Thanatos is going to zone right through. I think there's a command mammoth in play on one of these people with Nope. I'm not 100% sure. Rangar dismounted. Or are they going to engage in a bit of ZVZ action here? Well, yep, there's the command mammoth. Nope's command mammoth already getting pounded here. It's already 2 bars down. 3 bars down. 2 bars remaining. 1 bar remaining.
Whoa.
What the heck? Yo, Nope, turn around. You got 150 mil to save here, dude.
Do they know?
Well,
that's not the way.
He just dismounted. Nope are going to faux send it into the clumps. Thanatos doing what he can to try and stop the engagement. Defenses from both sides, left, right, and center. This is the messiest engagement I have seen in quite some time.
Getting slapped. Wow. That is a nice engagement, but you're, like you said, very, very sloppy on both sides. Both sides took massive casualties. I'm going to say that Nope is taking the worst of it, though. They're starting to get pushed pretty hard. Yeah,
and Thanatos and the boys still pushing in strong, catching these remaining members of Nope that are trying to make it out here. Defensive inertia rings coming out, trying to stop this push from Rang. Thanatos all the way out in front, 1 bar of health remaining. He does not care. He knows he doesn't have a healer up top. Finally, it looks like Nope, though, are looking for a return engagement. They noticed the shot caller was 1 bar of health. No healer in sight. Finally, Ravishing comes in and saves the day. Pocket healer here, I believe, for Thanatos and the boys. Are Nope going to look for a second strike? Another blob just zoned in on the southeast side of the map. That's going to be the, the One Done group. And this is where we can get confirmation 100% if Rang and One Done are working together or not.
Yep.
Because if anything, Rang will be the meat of the sandwich if they carry on pushing up northeast up the road here. Like, it's going to be a push soon enough. Thanatos and the boys setting up their lines of attack. Some defensives coming down here from Nope. The push continues. Nope looking very split. I'm seeing name tags all over the place.
And they're not looking in the right direction, Robin. That's the most important thing. They're all moving backwards. Finally, somebody moves forward, but there's no follow-up. A weak engaged by a single tank is not going to do it here. They need to get, what is this, Hadrian's Wall? facing in the right direction, guy. You know, if you're supposed to be a wall, do that. It looks like they're running in two different directions. We have one group going north, one group going east. They're not going northeast. That's Robin. There's not going to be a good turn here. That's not the way. Yeah.
Unless Nope are just like following calls to get to a certain location of the map for
maybe you have Midnight going up to like try to split the forces of Rang so that they can, you know, Nope can get two different groups attacking Rang at one time, but it does not look like that. It looks like Midnight is in complete disarray.
Yeah, and it looks like Rang and the boys are going to be mounting up here. No name tags left on the screen here for Thanatos. He's going to mount up and look for a reposition. The blob is still active directly to his south, and I believe that's going to be some remaining members of Nope. Are we going to see a major force here? That's a wind wall. You can't ride through it, Thanatos. It's not how it works.
There is a big clash on the east of this, between Sand and Nope. So these guys are fighting on the other side. Maybe right up that choke where these guys are trying to get up now.
Righty, okay, thank you for that, Bogul, and you do have it on the other monitor, so the audience at home aren't missing out. Thanatos, though, there it is, the clash coming in, massive camland onto that group. Armor Pierce comes out, that's going to be a shred, and they are indeed dead, as Nope are just getting pummeled here by the boys of Rang. Looks like we have a new ZVZ force out on the battlefield. You know, last season, Nope were pretty good.
Yeah, but Rang is like built up out of multiple ZVZ forces. We expected them to be decent. It's just how long is it going to take them to really to gel? Is the question I'm asking myself. Is how long does it take these guys to get to the point where they're matching the old Elevate? We'll see. Like if they keep this up, though, look what they just did to Nope. That was gross, Robin.
It was, and Nope are still just streaming in here. No real coordination, it seems. Some people are mounting up, some people are still trying to fight, some people are just like watching it while mounted. But I think this is coming to the end of the action here in Float Show Fisher. Very nicely done by Rang. Very nicely done indeed. A little bit hairy here with supports. Like you said, you know, it takes time for these when a new guild forms, and it forms of multiple different guilds, all squished into one. It takes a lot of time for people to mesh and follow the calls correctly, follow how different people play. Are your supports going to be as ballsy as your last guild? Are they going to come up front and save you? As a tank, are you going to overextend yourself because you know that you have heals and maybe a Locust or an Enigmatic staff like coming up your rear to save you on the comeback? That's the things it takes a couple weeks to find out. And, you know, you have to, you know, change up the way that you play to fit the playstyle of other people within your Zerg. And they got to do the same to fit your playstyle. It's definitely a middle ground that you have to try and find. And it's not something that you find within like the first couple days.
No, it takes a little bit of time. You have to learn to trust your teammates and develop that camaraderie and trust. It really takes time. And just the timing as well. Learning what the timing of your teammates is.
It all comes into effect. Sure. Across the world, I just hopped on Miguel. He is in our name list here. He is on the back end of EPOW Alliance. So 6-9 are coming in. Big up 6-9 Alliance. What's the old 6 Alliance? But you know
no, 6 is still here. It's the 9 Alliance, I believe.
Oh, is it?
Because we just ran into 6 a little while ago. Because that's like M3R.
Wait. Let me
6 and 9 split. Remember?
Yeah.
From 6. Okay, Dominant is running into... no, that's our surfing.
Okay,
who's he demounting for?
There's Exile.
Exile 0. Yeah, yep, I see him. Yep. Dominant is running into a group of Exile right now. Good catch. Actually, a really good catch with the Soul Sight there. Going to slow down quite a few of them. But the cleanse is real, and so is the Wanderlust. They're getting out of here.
Yeah, and look at this 669 V-Bucks already applying the pressure onto the guys trying to mount up. It's going to be whoever you can pick. Because it looks like this Zero Alliance is just getting the hell out of here. I don't know how big is Surf today? 34 Disarray debuff.
Yeah, they were doing work
they
today.
Have Surfy Y.
2 Surfies here. 2 Surfs are here today. 2 additional Surfs. You have our Surf as well.
Oh yeah, and I forgot
Which is
about
the
ours.
Russian Surf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
and
they're growing. They're growing. They're like becoming an empire into themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be interesting to see what they do now that there's a huge opening for them to fill in for that squad empire. You know, like that squad empire has kind of folded apart. We don't see a lot of remnants of it up and running right now in the ZVZs. I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure they're doing their thing, but Surf is coming on strong in the first days of the season.
Yeah, and I heard rumblings. I don't know if it's 100% true, but I believe Surf are actually going for a season win this season.
Oh, I hope they do.
Hopefully.
They deserve it.
It's been a while. They've had a rough couple seasons.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's been too rough. They have, while the other members of the coalition have all folded, Surf has hung on strong and grown.
Yes, but in terms of
Victory?
victory and eviction, I believe they have been fully evicted 3 times. It could be 2, it could be 3. It's one of them. They took the brunt of the losing side for the anti-PoE coalition over the last couple seasons.
Okay.
They had a lot of hideouts. It hasn't been too great for them. Maybe this is the season where they do indeed get the victory. Wait and see.
Well, we hope that they have success.
And I mean, we're got 40 days remaining of the Energy Surge season.
There's a lot
The
of time left in
rankings
this.
are pretty close considering. It's
We're 3 days in, Robin.
I know, but normally at this time you see one guild that's steamrolled ahead into like the 20, maybe 30k season points.
Nobody
Right
has
now-
been declared the winner yet. That is true. Nobody was in the days before the season. Nobody came forward and said this is who's going to win the season. I think it might be an actual fight.
Yeah, I think so as well. And before chat says otherwise, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, maybe we don't know that somebody's already... Doom's already been declared the winners, guys.
Doom did pretty well last season, actually.
They did. That's why I was giving them some credit there.
And we've already seen them out on the ZVZ field today, even though they did take an L. They are out and about, actively fighting over objectives for the season.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, who knows? It's all up in the air at the time being. 13k points is what the current #1 spot has. So keep an eye on it. Of course, over the whole entire season, you can carry on catching the coverage here on Albion TV, Tuesdays to Saturdays, for the War Report, the 5v5 Crystals, and the 20 versus 20 Crystal League, the daily shows, and you know, everything else tucked in between. Who
Yeah,
knows
we got the
what's
new
gonna pop
player
up.
shows as well, and the mixed in with those daily shows now. So we've once a week on Wednesdays we will be focusing on new player content and trying to help new players get.
I think it's Thursdays though, right?
Nope. Yes, Thursdays. You're right, Bogul. I'm wrong. Wednesdays are the interviews. I'm totally wrong. Thursdays are the new player show. Bogul's totally right. This is why we keep him around. He knows these things.
Is the Smurf Alliance with the Surf Alliance? I'm on Throat Cutter. Names in the chat.
All of Dominant just no. All of Dominant. All of title
zoned.
just overcharged.
Okay.
All of Dominant just overcharged. I like that.
We may get some action here then. I'm going to stick on Dominant. Rang are on top of them. There's 4 blobs now on the map here. Cluster Q's not activated. And this is something that we rarely see. This could be a 3-way fight, a 4-way fight maybe, or depending who that northeast blob is. Dominant and the boys steamrolling down towards the door. Hopefully the enemies haven't zoned out that southwest door. I'm already seeing some skulls pop up. Dominant seems to have gotten a call that he's a little bit late on rotation. Got a call for a full mount up and trying to get into the action here. I believe he's going to come right into the back end of Rang. He is indeed. This could be painful. Rang need to push southwest now, but the inertia ring stopping that whole entire club pushing into the dismounted group of Surf. Remember, Surfer off a dismount. They would have had no cooldowns, no defensive, nothing. So massive play by that inertia ring. And look at this. Oh my god.
Nice play.
Just came crashed into the back end of Rang. Rang's going to be able to
Smurfy
stabilize.
is on their way in. We're going to see whose side Smurf is on.
Oh,
I think it's Surf.
Rang taking a
They are
pounding.
not in a good position, though. I don't know what they're doing. These guys are... Smurf is taking the longest route to this fight that they possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're supposed to be a bomb squad, but it's not arriving on time.
Well, wait, there we go. Finally, some heals coming out here for Dominant and his group. Not many people left here of Surf, just as we were talking about them.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah.
Like, I
They got
started
collapsed
watching
in on.
Smurf, and I heard that they were doing great against Rang. That's the last thing I heard.
Oh.
Not so well, huh?
No, they did
It
have
turned?
a bomb squad come in.
Okay, Smurf is Smurf attacking Surfy? Smurf is attacking Surfy.
And
Smurf
Rang.
is not with Surf.
Yeah, I'm on Throat Cutter, and
Yeah,
they
that's who
just
I'm on right now.
engaged.
Right into the
Onto-
backside of poor Surfy
Oh boy.
and Surf.
They're
But,
wiped.
oh,
They're done.
Oh, they're done.
This-
Bye,
this
guys.
is-
That they did not expect that.
Yikers.
Send aid.
I'm gonna switch over to Thanatos then.
Yep, let's not show that.
Yeah. Well, it's still gonna be shown.
I mean, I just
they're
don't
getting
think
slayed.
that's so rude.
But there's another blob here to the southeast side. I'm hopping into free roam real quick to see who it is. It's going to be one done, and they're currently mounted, rotating to the southeast door. Angelique is looking to maybe leave the zone.
Okay. Well, we're getting some good action today. This has been good. I like seeing this. It doesn't feel like it's just two forces on the field. It feels like everybody's got their own interests in this war. And we haven't seen much of the PoE Empire, which is interesting. I'm just not seeing them on the map.
Well, they're on the map, but they're not massed. They still hold on to their territories.
Yeah, they're in their territories. They have flags. I'm not seeing any players. I ran into one small group of PoE, but it was not anything that could compete with any of these groups that we're seeing today. And I don't know if that was their total mass or if that was just one group out there holding a territory and defense.
Do you think PoE is on the boat cruise as well?
They could be.
That one through the Amazon.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it could be.
They could be in queue to get their shots.
Yeah.
Right.
Could be panic buying at the petrol station if some of them live in the UK. You know, there's a big queues for that as well. So
Oh, big queues on gas. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Panic
in the
buying.
UK, you guys just see a line and you're like, ooh,
Well,
vacation.
say no
Let's
more.
do
Just
this.
Let me come
what
in.
are they selling? Don't know. Been here all day.
Oh dear. Oh,
National pastime.
some of our other players are going to be in that queue all day. Yeah, looks like a lot of these boys may be heading home. Thanatos and the boys are charging through zones, trying to chase down, I believe, that one done group. But I think Angelique are way ahead of them. They're done, I think.
I'm just going to go through the list, keep checking through. And I guess now that we could say, if you know of shot callers and players who are participating in these groups and you want us to be able to track them better, go ahead and let us know. You can check us out in-game. I'm on the Shozen one. You can check Robin out on Robinhood GM. You can message us in-game and we'll try to cover the action as best we can. You can also just let us know about players you think we should follow, either in-game or on Discord.
Yeah,
And I believe our Discords are up on the screen.
they are indeed right now. Bogul just switched the scene. There it is. Name tags, the IDs at the bottom there. Go ahead and drop us a message if you have any information. I mean, if it's not shot callers and you just want to, talk about what your guild plans to do this season, who you're working with, who you're against, what position you want to be in for the season rankings, go ahead and let us know. We can tell your story here on AOTV. Maybe even drop you a cheeky little recruitment link here and there.
We do
Who
that.
knows?
Yeah. We like to show off some of your guilds and what you guys are out there doing, especially if you're out there making an impact in the world.
Indeed. But
Just
I'm
like these 20 members of PoE who are defending their territory. Good job.
That the group that's defending that hideout under construction.
Yeah. I didn't feel
I
like,
just hopped on
outing them
Miguel.
at the end of
They're
the show.
actually destroying a Surf 2 hideout in Timbertop Dale.
Okay. Actually, I realized, Robin, it's 11 minutes past the hour now. And by the time the 15-minute timer goes through, they wouldn't, there's nothing they could do. It would be in. It's over in Spring Sump Basin. There's some PO out there doing some work, trying to secure some hideouts. So they're doing work,
A brand new guild actually under the PoE tag.
Righteousness. A rightness? Rightness. Okay.
I don't know if they're just there under the PoE main tag for now because they're placing their hideout down in that zone. That zone, if you have a wee peek, it is full of what we would call rental guilds.
Rental?
Stuck in there.
What's a rental guild, Robin?
Yeah, so... But yeah, Surf 2 hideout using its...
Good answer. I like that answer.
One shield remaining for tomorrow's war report on that Surf 2 hideout there. So
wait, where is that?
what one?
The Surf 2 hideout.
Timbertop Dale, you were on him there.
Really? Oh, that's Miguel, right?
Yeah, Miguel, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody seems to be home now as I'm going through all these names that we have. The vast majority are home and the rest are running there.
A wee peek else is happening here in the world. I don't know if Bogul just wants to pull up the world map and have a wee peek around. We have quite a few territory launches outside of our time slot here, just up in this north region of the map. I mean, Everwinter Peaks, Everwinter Passage, Everwinter Reach, all the surrounding zones, Meltwater Sump, Everwinter Crossing, all these territories under attack here. And it looks like Rang are trying to make their presence felt up here in the north side of the map as well. So I think that's where they're trying to live. I believe there's a hideout getting placed by Rang. There is indeed in Skysand Ridge. It's already down here. So that's fully constructed. A valuable zone. That's where the old white spawns. And it has a castle in it. Quite a nice little zone for them to move into. Is Surf still trying to move in up here? They are indeed. So Surfy Y in Timber Scar Copse. We did see this before the season actually started. Our last war report, we saw Surf fighting up here in Drytop Pillars, Drytop Riverbed. They already had Timber Scar Copse. So it looks like that's where they're trying to move into for the Surf Alliance. Obviously trying to take back some of the zones that were held underneath the Blue Army rental empire when Blue Army was here with us. Now that's out of the picture. Zones are up for grabs, and it looks like people are indeed moving in and taking what they can. So it's a very active north side of the map. I'm just going to swing my camera around towards Elder Sleep because there's still territory launches happening here outside of our time slot. We have Nope versus Surf. We also have ADHD getting launched or launches onto them as well. Also Black Order making a comeback and an appearance for these zones versus Nope. Because if you remember, Shozen.
Yeah.
Black Order got evicted by Nope and PoE. Was it the start of season 13 or just before? Or was it season 12? It was one of the two. Black Order used to own all these areas up here. Their main zone used to be Ronald Vane Sink. They got pushed out because Nope signed a contract with PoE saying, if you help us, we'll give you all these zones that you can live out of, all the way up to Fort Sterling, all the way to Darkborough Snag. These can be your zones. Nope were like, okay, we'll do that. Blackwater got evicted, and I mean, they nearly collapsed as an alliance, and they were pretty big. They held on, and they held on really well, and now it looks like a comeback is in the works for them. It's going to be quite interesting to see how that progresses throughout the Energy Surge season, see if Nope can hold on to these zones that they secured themselves for the whole of last season, and see if PoE actually come up and help versus Black Order and this new grouping that we're seeing form up here. And I'm quite surprised Black Order working with Surf, unless they both launched on the territory.
Just both launched on it independently?
Yeah. We'll have to wait and see how that progresses.
I see an interesting thing occurring now. The Tacos Alliance, led by Skull and Bongs, is about to attack Red Tree, I believe.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So if you head over to Zaxaman, we can maybe get some action over here. Unless they're rentals, and I didn't know that tacos are part of Arch.
No.
No. Tacos aren't. I mean, tacos are a thing that I would assume the people of Arch enjoy, but I do see Echo of Silence in this group, so I'm thinking not so much. So Echo of Silence is part of the Tacos Alliance as well. So you got Echo of Silence, who we know, and Skull and Bongs, who we have seen just a couple of times.
Yeah, I didn't Skull and Bongs first appear as a ganking group. I want to say that.
I believe so.
Yeah, I want to go out on a limb and say that. Wait and see if that's true. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Like, this season looks fun already. Like, just the announcements of what's coming up has really pulled people like out of their slumber, and they're starting to get active. You can see it all around the map. There's just more groups becoming willing to risk it into the Black Zone because of the knowledge of those HQs coming. More people are already fighting for season points than ever before. This could be the most wild season we've ever seen, followed by an even more incredible season coming up with the next one. I'm just so excited right now, Robin. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
It is. And I'm watching 7 Ulu at the moment, back and forth, just bombing this bridge. And, you know, they're slowly building up the Arch loot bag pile on the bridge. So what happens for newer players that don't know, when you fight Arch, you have to build up loot bags onto a choke point, and then these Arch players will carry on going towards the loot bags that are glowing on the floor to loot them, and you just cycle your rotations of DPS onto those clumps. Kill the group that was looting, those loot bags then appear on the ground, and the glow gets bigger and brighter. That drags in more Arch members onto the loot bags. And look at this. Here we go again. Another group. A little bit, you know, maybe Archer learning, because there wasn't that many actually.
There's not many. Yeah, not a lot from what I'm seeing. I'm over on Seed right now, and I'm just impressed with the patience over here of X Arch. They're doing very well.
I mean, if your raid leader stands next to you, you're a little bit more cautious, aren't you?
I guess you're right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not like, oh, piece of candy.
Thank you, Nico Meister, for reaching out and letting us know you are the shot caller for Rang. We will watch you in the future. Also, thank you to Water for letting us know that there was a fight in Red Tree. We are there already, but we do appreciate it when you reach out. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And these fights in Red Tree, they take a while to ramp up, but you know, sometimes it's over within a split second, or depending how Arch performs.
Right, and I doubt that we're going to be able to cover the whole thing today, because we do have a hard cutoff that we have to leave for, unfortunately. We have to get the next show underway. And we are on a 15-minute delay. So it does limit the amount of time we can spend in Red Tree.
We could talk a little bit about the season schedule for AlbionTV if you want to do that. Because
we could.
You know, new season, new schedule, sort of similar, but maybe people don't know what's in store for them going forward.
More invasion days quicker. Well, I guess the same number of invasion days, isn't it? It's just that they happen very fast. and I am unprepared for that.
I mean, more action, more chaos. I think you're well prepared for that kind of.
I love chaos. I do love chaos.
But-
life for chaos.
I mean, you already mentioned one thing that's sort of new in the regular program now, right? The newbie show.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
maybe that's something to point out here.
Yeah, like I said, we're going to have the newbie show on Thursdays at 19 UTC. Thank you, Bogul, for the correction on that. It's weird that I can type it but not say it correctly. Yeah, we're going to be having the streamers from around the community, such as Nomad Poncho, Nozori, Lupac, many others, hoping to get involved as well with coming onto the stream and helping new players get started. We'll generally pick a topic and cover that, such as getting involved in Black Zone PvP early. What do you need to know? How do you do it? Is it profitable? How to accurately roam the world out in the Black Zone or the Red Zone for profit and fun, so that you're prepared should you have to engage in PvP. Just starting your own personal economy. What do you need to know? We also sit there and answer questions. So if you have, questions about how does focus work, we can answer that question. Where's Chestnut? We know where it is. If you have new player questions, Thursdays at 19 UTC, we'll be there with some professional individual who knows more about the game than even we do. I do recommend joining. We also give away gold codes, so that's that's fun for everybody.
The gold codes thing is still happening regularly,
Oh
right?
my god.
Oh,
What?
oh,
Is it happening?
7 Ulu. Arch pushing across the bridge finally.
Oh,
I thought that was going to be a
my
lot more
POV
than
died.
it was.
My
I-
POV died. Oh, they're moving in, Robin. Arch just came in and took down a large group here. I thought this was going to take longer.
Well, 7 Ulu and the boys are holding on strong. Back into this position not too long ago on the war report where we watched, I can't remember who it was, but they held on here for quite some time because Arch didn't know how to push. It looks like 7 Ulu and the boys look for an engagement. There comes the Camland into the DPS, raining down on top of Arch. Camland's coming back out onto the boys of Tacos. Not going to be enough. No DPS from Arch making an appearance. I guess Arch are just getting in position to wrap around. Can they rain DPS down from up here?
Yes, they can.
Oh,
they
God.
absolutely can. And it's devastating. It's just on the edge. But these guys who are looting, they're just in range, Robin. They're just in range. Oh, no.
Yeah, I see Gluttony edging up. The carpet's down here for 7
Oh, here comes
Ulu
the
and the
big
boys.
engage. Ooh, a little short.
Nah, there it is. A little
They're
bit
going to
late.
get 4. I think they could have done more if they went a little bit deeper on that. Did they
Can't
get shut down?
overextend, though. You can
You don't want
overextend.
to extend. You don't want to overextend it, especially when you're new and getting used to each other's. Like you said, the defensives need to take time. The support takes time to really learn the timing, and don't overextend. You're right. I'm getting a little greedy. Seed coming in from the west here. Another carpet down. Does he read it ahead of time?
Oh, Camland got blocked there,
just
only connecting
short.
onto one tank.
Yeah. I saw the Camlands come down. I thought they were going to see a full stop on that engagement. Really well done by Nemesis. I think they're actually getting the better of this fight on the return.
Yeah, that Brimstone player with the ballsy placement there. Very nicely done. No push from the eastern side. This is something that Arch messed up last time.
They have
Remember?
to work it. Yeah, they have to see when one side makes a good push or a good defensive stand, the other side needs to rotate in and make the hit. And I think that it's probably going to be up to the guys in X Arch, with a little bit more skilled than your average Arch player, to make one of those big plays to end this fight in their favor. Otherwise, it's going to probably be a long, drawn-out fight with lots of corpses on the floor.
Yeah, I'm liking that Eagle play from Arch there over the wall there directly into the Zerg, along with the Curse Skull E, actually. Now that you can place it down and decide where it goes, it seems to be very effective in these choke point fights. And Arch are using them to their advantage. Something that we really don't see that often. It looks like a massive carpet into the Camland, but the guy, who's that? Who is that of Arch right there? Unfamiliar Kuga, I believe is his name. Shout out to him.
Oh,
Gluttony,
nice
if
push
you're
by
seeing
Arch,
this.
pushing from the eastern side. They're trying real hard. I think that they need the X Arch to push as well from the west at the same time if they want to make this work.
And it looks like
There is a little bit of it.
and the group on the west actually reading that play and actually pushed out on the
Yeah, they
western
did.
side.
It was a little late, and a lot of awful company fell here. That is some of the best members of Arch Prime, and they got eaten up in the choke. They pushed hard, but the defensives did get down in time. There were enough support plays, and now
Oh God,
it's a numbers play. Look what we got here. We got a beetle. We got a beetle. 7 Ulu has a beetle on top of him. It's going to be rough.
he was getting focus fire to hell and back. Makes it out by the skin of his teeth. No counterplay to the Eastern yet. Grovekeeper shutting down the engagement. Here it comes. Is it going to be a full deletion onto Arch on the Eastern side? I'm seeing name tags slowly dropping down, but the Western side pushing in here for Arch. Are they going to be able to secure the choke point? It looks like they're going to be backing off on both sides, and they're going to take mass casualties.
East took mass casualties, but I think it's still pushing. I think it's still pushing. It regrouped and is re-pushing. The cooldown timer is on. Right now is the time to push in.
The Western side's coming in as well.
It's going to hit again. Here it comes again. The first, the DPS is coming again on the Eastern choke. Oh, boy.
Yeah, look at this. The Eastern side just completely stopped in its tracks. The Western side's getting pushed. All focus on this Western side. This Eastern side need to make a
nice
play
move by
here.
Spider Gang, leaping across and getting a really good shutdown, saving some of the X-Arch there, but not enough. X-Arch just took some massive casualties there, Rob.
Yep, and the rotation here back and forth, the Eastern side, massive Grovekeeper play by Coco there, shutting it down with the Grovekeeper E. I think he actually paid it with his price. Big Pappy as well from Echo of Silence, doing what he can to stop the push. Here comes the Camlands right into the back end and the front end here. Echo of Silence holding on for dear life. Finally some heals coming down on the front line. 7 Ulu was sitting on 1 bar of health for a while. Overextension from an awful company member here. He's going to pay for his life. And look at these bodies just
finally, though, they were
choke
able to
stage.
push these guys out of their inner realm, and a surprising number of tacos still available. They didn't get broken.
Yeah, and this Eastern side slowly edging up. The Western side starting to make an appearance
That's
here
a
for Arch as well.
rough engagement by Arch there. Arch just leapt in with 3 guys, and one of them made it out alive. That had no follow-up, no defensives, no support, nothing. That was a hero play.
And we're seeing, I think Arch are quite lucky that they have quite a few battle mounts. These Eagles are actually shutting down quite a bit of the return engagement. We also have the new Turtle up on the field as well at the front line. That's going to be raining down Qs onto the front lines of Tacos. And it actually reduces healing received, if I remember correctly. Is it healing received?
Yes, the
and
beetle,
it
it has the
stacks,
stack that up to, I believe, 14%.
Yeah, and that's quite beefy. I mean, look how many times we saw 7 Ulu come down to like 1 bar of health, and he wasn't getting healed at all.
It also has a great slow with its E, and it also has a defensive mode where it does a reflect as well with its W. So it has a couple of options there. We didn't see the defensive W used very well when it was in the choke, but we did see quite a bit of the E.
Yeah, and I'm seeing that Eagle as well, the E coming over the top as well, constantly raining down, along with the Glacial Staff. Something that hasn't been seen in quite a while after the buff, though. It is coming back into play. It looks like it's going to be a split push here. A lot of focus on the Western side here for Tacos. The Eastern side starting to get pushed in. The Beetle there from Gluttony and Mister going to be trying to silence the back end. The push carries on. Is it going to be enough here for Arch as they come streaming in from the Eastern side and the West? West are taking a pounding here. Tacos are getting munched on. It's going to be a breakthrough for Arch. Is it going to be enough? This group on the East needs to stop falling back and carry on pushing in. You already have Beetles. You already have tanks causing chaos in the back end of Tacos. You just need to keep applying the pressure here. The Eagles shooting down that E. That's going to stop any spells getting casted. Arch have Beetles here silencing the push. Look at this push from the Western side. Finally, massive clubs coming in. It's going to be all she wrote here. Surely Arch do not give up the push as bodies just come streaming in. Our POV trying to do what he can to stop it, but it's not going to be enough. It's going to be all she wrote here for Tacos, and we're going to have to get some napkins because it's messy.
Yeah, it's grease is spilled all over the floor, Robin, but don't worry, Arch is here to clean it up. They know what to do with the sack.
Oh, yes. Tacos, they're holding on for dear life.
But it's like it happened just in time, Robin. We have 4 minutes left before we have to leave. like our hard leave, ended just in time for us to see. Very good. Thank you guys for balling out here. Great job, Arch. Great job, Tacos. Thanks for the fights.
Yeah, I thought Tacos were actually going to look for a comeback here, but there's no way. The western side
there's
of
nobody
Arch
left.
just
There's 5 of them.
pouring in.
Like,
Yeah,
Big Poppy
it's
can't do it.
done. Oh, Snowball.
Oh, nice. This is worse than Lordrum. Oh, man.
It is. All right, though. Since we have just under 4 minutes remaining until we have to get the hell out of here for the next show, I guess we can do our wrap up here. If you're looking to check out any of our previous content here on Albion TV, you can check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/AlbionTV, where you can find all the 5v5, 20 versus 20 Crystal League coverage, along with the war reports and Invasion Day battles. Both Invasion Days are up. That's EU and NA for the start of the Energy Surge season. We also have the daily shows. You also got the interviews. But if you're looking to listen to our interviews, maybe in a different format, say MP3, maybe on the way to work, on the way to school, on the way home, who knows? But you can check that out elsewhere. Can't they, Shozen?
Yeah, they sure can. They can check them out over on soundcloud.com/Albion Online, or any place they listen to podcasts by simply typing in Albion TV into your search bar. If you do that, you will be greeted with over 100 interviews featuring some of the most interesting and charismatic individuals in all of Albion Online, as well as many members of the Sandbox Interactive Development team. So if you are interested in learning about the history and politics of Albion Online, or how the game is made, check out soundcloud.com/Albion TV.
Alrighty, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. And just a quick update. I don't know if you guys are covering NDA patch notes next show, Shozen. Is it a yes or a no?
Yes, it's a yes.
Okay, all right, because they got updated again today. Some more good changes coming in for ZVZ and 5v5. So definitely stick around to listen to those changes. I didn't know if you were covering it, so I thought I would bring it up because you know.
Please do. I have to relook it. I haven't seen the new changes. Okay, locust change. Oh, did they do what I think they did?
It didn't get changed this rotation.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The purge got removed. It only cleanses.
It only cleanses. So yeah, they were talking about that and maybe adding the purge to another skill.
They did, and making other weapons more viable in the ZVZ scene. So it's not just you take this weapon and that's it. It's, you spruce it up a little bit. Also, some changes to the meatball. That got changed today.
All right.
So I'll let you guys cover that in the next show.
Oh yeah. I'm going to be honest. I was listening to the conversation the other day about it. I hadn't seen the changes to it this morning. Like I was looking at other stuff, so I'm interested to see what from those conversations the other day has made it into the patch notes. This is going to be a fun read for me. All right, but we do have to go. Thank you very much for watching our war report today. We will be back almost immediately with the daily show as we round out the 15-minute delay here. And then after that, we have 5v5 Crystal Leagues with Tazik, and we'll be back again tomorrow and the rest of the week with war reports at 18 UTC. Thank you guys for watching. See you real soon.
Adios.